Hi guys, welcome back to Karamia's Corner. Join me today for a junk journal challenge. Now this is being hosted by April, also known as PinkOddBird, here on YouTube. If you haven't seen or are not familiar with her channel, I'll put her link in the description box with a video explaining the whole challenge. Super excited to join this challenge only because it's time to use our junk and go back to basics of where this all started before it started evolving to creating junk journals using scrapbook paper. This time I'm going to try and join and see if I can come up with a junk journal using only essentially junk. We have our leftover boxes here, some magazines and catalogs that are sent in the mail. So I have some here that I saved, and they send so much of these, so it's time to use them. So I've saved some previously, and then we have these envelopes as well that would be great for this type of journal. And I was super excited to see this. It looks like a vellum, like see-through cover here from the envelope. This is from HelloFresh, so I'm excited to see if I can incorporate this one in my little junk journal. I also have this men's clothing one, and I was attracted to the wrought iron look here. So I'm gonna look through and see if there are other shots here that have like this one, for example. I think I'm gonna take this page and incorporate. And then I have a shutterfly. Here's one with the city, like where we live in. This like a little guide. I like that it says local California. So in terms of what size of junk journal I'll be working with, not really sure yet where it'll be going. So what I'm going to be doing is picking some of these pages out and randomly kind of putting them together to see what we come up with. So I see some maps in here that might be fun to use. And then we have this by United Blue. So I see some really nice pages again here that I can definitely use. We have our Dwell magazine, and they have some, as you can see, I've used some of the pages here for some of my glue books. So I've cut out some of the images there. So you see this, and then we have this massive catalog. This is for furniture, but I love this cover. It looks so dreamy here, so I'm excited to use probably that page. But this is what some of the pages look like in this really thick catalog. And then here's the back side. Again, I love this. I like that this part doesn't have words, so I think potentially I can use that. And then underneath all this is we have some of our boxes. I have a little tissue box, a cereal box, some Girl Scout cookie box that I'm trying to decide if I should use as the cover base. I also pulled out this really nice gift bag that was given to my daughter for her birthday, and I thought this would make a great cover for a spring themed journal. So I'm still trying to decide what direction I'm going. So I'm going to put that aside. And then I also have this one. My older daughter's been getting a lot of mail from different universities, so I thought some of these images would also be great for a junk journal. And I like the fact that they're really wide. You can fold it in half, and we'll decide where it goes. Now here is a dust cover for a book. I just love this with the yellow dill weeds here, and I thought this would be, again, a great, I can see this becoming part of a junk journal signature. So let me kind of get the pages together and show you what we come up with. Now here's a look at the pages that I have gathered to prepare for my junk journal. Now I have to decide what size. I usually like a traveler's notebook, a size which is kind of 4 inches at the top and 8 inches long. Still trying to decide. So for example, for this page, I'm looking at it and I love some of the images on here. Probably not going to use it as a page. Instead, I'm going to use it to decorate some of my pages. So saving this, and I'm looking at this as well. Like, I like that bird, and I like some of the images again here. I can see myself possibly using this part, for example, as a pocket. So I'm going to save that and put it aside. And then we have all these random pages here. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this as a base first and then eventually cut everything to size. So I've pulled out some of these Pure Import pages here, and I think we'll go with this large size first and then kind of try and decide what to do. So here are some as well that have that succulent look to it. I really like that aesthetic, so I'm saving that to decorate stuff. And here are some that I just love the colors, so I might use it as well as a page. So I'm just gonna go ahead and look through these and try and put a few signatures together, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. I went ahead and put a couple signatures together. I've cut it to size. Right now, just by looking at it, it looks like a 5 by 9 inch journal. So planning to use this, I've decided to use it as a glue book / journal for our travels. And I've assigned a day journal and a nighttime journal. So let's have a look through and see what our first signature looks like. So as you can see, the colors are pretty vibrant and bright, and that's the beauty of using these catalogs and magazines. You already have kind of can pick the color palette you want as a backdrop for your journal or glue book. So I love this pattern here. I've also mixed it up with different sizes of pages. For example, we have this cute little bunny print here, and I've created a little pocket. So I'm gonna glue that down so we can create the pocket. Look at these beautiful vases here. I think it's beautiful again to see on the page, and then you can journal on some of the empty spots there. I also have a small little page here that I can attach some items to. And here I picked this travel work because I'm going to be using it for our travel kind of glue book journal. More pages, more earthy tones here with the wood. Included one of these maps, and then we have our window envelope that I'm going to use as a pocket. And then more of these pages. Again, look at that dark wood. I can see a nice bright picture glued on top of that as the backdrop. So here we have this from one of the other camping catalogs, and it's a flip out type page. We have a couple more of these envelopes here, and this one is a flip open too. We have a smaller one over here that we can use, and then we have our little windowed envelope, our map. And again, I just love picking pages that show texture, so that if I do a little bit of mixed media stuff on it, then it kind of works with it. It's also nice to have a page that has text in it, and this will be fun to play with when I start journaling. So here's another nice image that I really fell in love with, was this bird decor, and then you have this beautiful vase, and then the coastline just looking out there. And we have another smaller page here with a pocket. So I think I might do a side pocket or a top loading pocket here. And again, here we have these beautiful vases and the blue color. So very bright aesthetic. So the nighttime definitely takes a different change in colors here. They're a little bit more subdued, but this one's really dreamy. And when we open it up, we have this beautiful light fixture here. Just a nice kind of cool, chill vibe there with the trees over there. Then we have this this glass blown little piece here, some lights, some florals, and then again with some dark textures and colors. So I've left some of the tears here. I kind of like that. It is a junk journal, so I don't want it to be completely perfect. We have this beautiful lamp here with a more subdued color palette, and then I love the two here. And you have this kind of sunset sky in the background with the wood, and then again we have different textures and looks on the pictures. Have a smaller little page here, and then we have this larger one, and then we have a lantern, little flip out here. And then I also love, I found this page in the R&H catalog, that furniture catalog, and they had some of these geometric pieces that were actually for faucets and handlebars for your drawers. So I thought this made like a nice backdrop. And then here we have another piece of table picture here that once I start journaling and then you mix your stamping and pictures and gluing on other images, it would be fun to play with. We have a little flip there, and then just more fun pages to work with. So you have different shapes, and I like the curvature of this sofa here. And then we have a little sketch over there, and then you have the fuzzy texture here just for the look of it. And then again left the tears over there, and then we have the center of our signature, and I might put maybe a little tag here from some of the junk mail. And it continues. We have another light fixture there. Just a mixture again of things here that I can definitely work with. Look at this beautiful page with the lights, and then we have the silver on the one side, a little flip, and some lights here as well. Then we have more of these beautiful geometric shapes, a little bit of color, and then a little bit of something black. So you can put a nice picture or journal card there. Love the teal in this one with the mirror. And again, I like this combination of brown, and you have the sky and the blue. So these are some of the pages. And again, I'm not completely done putting all these pages together, or signatures. I am going to decorate them some more, so that's something I will be updating you with. So for example, I have this page. I didn't want to fold it in half, so I might attach it to one of these pages, for example, here, and use it as a pocket. I love the colors on that one, so I might do that. And then I have this too, and it says a forest walk, and I thought that would be perfect maybe for our evening little signature here, so I might use that as well. And then I have these that I really like the colors. I might decorate our envelope with some of the textured parts of this page. You see these? Yeah. And then I have this stripped that has some little shimmery look there with the peach color, so I might do that and decorate the envelopes as well. So there you have it, guys. This is part 1 of our junk journal challenge in collaboration with PinkOddBird's junk journal challenge. If you'd like to join, make sure to check out the playlist down there in the description box, where she will explain how this challenge works. And if you'd like to join, make sure you do. It's super fun. I'm excited to see how this all comes together. The next video, I'll be showing you the cover. We'll be working on the cover and working on some more of the other pages and details of our signatures. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below and let me know if I should use this paper bag here as the cover, or should I use our cereal box? So again, thanks for watching Karamia's Corner. See you next time. Bye.